Breaking Bad, the psychology of Walter White based on Nietzsche. Breaking Bad, the critically acclaimed television series, captivated audiences worldwide with its gripping narrative and complex characters. At the heart of this groundbreaking show lies the enigmatic protagonist, Walter White, a high school chemistry teacher turned methamphetamine kingpin. While many have analyzed the character's psychology, a compelling perspective emerges when examining Walter White through the lens of Friedrich Nietzsche's philosophy. This article delves into the Nietzschean concepts that shed light on Walter White's transformation and his descent into moral ambiguity. One of Nietzsche's central ideas is the concept of the will to power. Nietzsche believed that human beings are driven by an innate desire for power, which he considered the fundamental driving force behind all human actions. This desire is evident in Walter White's character as he transitions from a mild-mannered chemistry teacher to a ruthless drug lord. Initially, Walter's motivation stems from his desperate need to secure his family's financial future after being diagnosed with terminal cancer. However, as the series progresses, it becomes evident that Walter's pursuit of power extends beyond mere financial security. His actions reveal a deep-seated desire for control and dominance, as he manipulates and eliminates anyone who stands in his way. Another Nietzschean concept that illuminates Walter White's psychology is the notion of the Übermensch or the Superman. Nietzsche envisioned the Übermensch as an individual who transcends societal norms and creates their own values. While Walter may not fit the traditional image of the Übermensch, his transformation into Heisenberg, his drug-dealing alter ego, represents a rejection of conventional morality. He no longer abides by the constraints of society and its laws, but instead forges his own path. Guided by his own principles and goals, the transformation of Walter White can also be understood through Nietzsche's idea of ressentiment. Ressentiment refers to a deep-seated feeling of resentment and envy that arises when one feels inferior to others. Walter, a highly skilled chemist who is trapped in a mundane and unfulfilling life, experiences ressentiment towards his successful former colleagues and even his brother-in-law, Hank, who is a DEA agent. This ressentiment fuels his desire to assert his superiority and gain recognition. By becoming Heisenberg, Walter transcends his perceived inferiority and gains a sense of power and control over those who once overshadowed him. Additionally, the concept of the eternal recurrence plays a significant role in understanding Walter White's psychology. Nietzsche posited that the eternal recurrence is the idea that one's life, with all its choices and actions, would repeat infinitely. This notion forces individuals to confront the consequences of their decisions and evaluate their values. Throughout Breaking Bad, Walter is repeatedly faced with choices that challenge his moral compass. Despite the increasingly dire consequences of his actions, he continues down the path of destruction, seemingly embracing the idea that his actions will recur indefinitely. This acceptance of the eternal recurrence frees Walter from the burden of remorse as he becomes detached from conventional notions of guilt and responsibility. In conclusion, exploring the psychology of Walter White through the lens of Nietzsche's philosophy reveals a fascinating interpretation of his character's transformation. Walter's journey from an unassuming chemistry teacher to a morally ambiguous methamphetamine manufacturer embodies Nietzschean concepts such as the will to power, the Übermensch, ressentiment, and the eternal recurrence. By analyzing Walter White in this manner, we gain a deeper understanding of the complex motivations and psychological forces that drive his descent into darkness. Breaking Bad becomes more than a mere television series. It becomes a profound exploration of human nature and the fragility of morality.